Hi everyone, and welcome to Rapid Immersion, where we discuss questions and topics within your digital marketing ecosystem. Today, the question, what should I look for in an e-commerce content management system, or CMS? If you're considering a new site or a new CMS for your existing site, here are 5 key items to keep in mind as you evaluate your options. Okay, so the first item is suitability. Many content management systems have e-commerce capabilities, but some are purpose-built around e-commerce and some aren't. If your business is going to be emphasizing online product sales as a primary revenue driver and you're investing significant marketing dollars in it, a CMS with a strong e-commerce focus is likely to be best suited to your needs, as it will be robust and feature-filled enough for your requirements. Any items that are non-e-commerce related are likely to be stripped down, but that'll be okay because that's not the primary focus. Now on the flip side, if product sales are going to be a minor part of your website's responsibility, a CMS that's based on the features that are important to you, with e-commerce as kind of an afterthought, might be a bit better. Item 2, Google Merchant Center feed friendliness. This is a big point if you're planning on using Google AdWords advertising. There are several types of campaigns within AdWords, one of which is particularly relevant to e-commerce: Google Shopping campaigns. Google Shopping campaigns enable you to put product images and pricing directly in search results. Having an ad that shows your product images and pricing is fantastic for capturing people's attention, for lifting the click-through rate, and for generating product sales. Now, in order to get a shopping campaign set up in AdWords, specialty actions are required. One of these actions is the creation of a file that contains your product information, called a data feed, which will be provided to Google. Now, some e-commerce content management systems automatically create your feed for you in just a few clicks, which makes your life as an advertiser easy. Other e-commerce platforms are really difficult and may not be able to do this, requiring time and money to fix. So please do remember, if you're planning on selling your products using Google AdWords, selecting a CMS that can easily produce a data feed is the way to go. Now, one of our favorite platforms for this is Shopify, which is really easy to use, so please check it out. Item 3, measurement and tracking. Tying in with the previous point about advertising, making sure your CMS can report on product sales by channel will give you a clear view about the parts of your marketing mix that are working and the parts that aren't, which is useful for data-driven decision making. Now, one of the best tools for measuring website activity is Google Analytics, which is easy to set up and totally free to use for the vast majority of people. Google Analytics helps you understand how your users are reaching your site, what content they're most interested in, where they're exiting, and much more. Now, with respect to e-commerce, Google Analytics has a specialty tab that features information about product sales, as well as insightful data such as how many times a person visits your site before making a purchase decisions, and all the different channels they used along the way. Now, this could help you see a difference in order value between somebody who clicks through from an ad on Facebook versus an ad on Google versus something else, which is handy to know. So to use this functionality, your website needs to be able to communicate with Google Analytics, passing in specialty variables. Now, fortunately, many e-commerce platforms are able to do this using pre-built components that just need to be activated, so it can be turned on in a few clicks. But not all e-commerce CMSs do. So please check into what's required for getting enhanced Google Analytics available. Now, the CMSs that we like the most for this, which are relatively easy to use, are again Shopify, BigCommerce, and Magento. Item 4, the developer community. Now, selecting a content management system that has a wide range of developers who understand and specialize in your platform is going to give you lots of choices when it comes time to selecting somebody to work on your site. Generally speaking, for our clients, we like them to choose platforms that are widely supported, where it's easy to find people who specialize. Okay, and item number 5, a plugin library. Last but not least, select a CMS that has a library of plugins. Plugins are pieces of functionality that can be added to your site or plugged in. So these are generally off-the-shelf solutions that solve a problem or add a feature that several people want. So instead of having to code something from scratch each time, you can pick a pre-made solution. Now, buying a plugin is often much more affordable than coding from scratch, so please do check into the existing plugins available to you before choosing. Now, if you'd like an example of a few of the major plugin marketplaces, we'll include them in the links underneath this post. So that about brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope this helps you select the right CMS for your e-commerce needs. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, please do feel free to ask. Have a great day. Bye.